Hey everyone, what is up? Swift Assassin 33 here with the gameplay on the map Dome. Apologize for the lag in the beginning of the video. I was recording and then, I was watching the video on my computer and then, it seemed really laggy for some reason and I couldn't fix it. I mean, I didn't, let me rephrase, I was too lazy to fix it. So that's why they're seeing the lag in this video, and I apologize for it, but, let's move on. So what I really wanted to talk about in this gameplay was the fact that I'm using a holographic sight and a silencer on the MP7. You don't really see that combination too often, especially on a gun like the MP7. Most people like to run silencer, extended mag, or, maybe even red dot, but you don't see the holographic sight too often on this weapon. And I think it's underrated because this was just my second game with it and I got this game, so it must work because I even tried it out after and I was getting some good games too. So it's pretty much it's a really underrated setup and I think people should use it more, and I'm basically gonna say why you should use it and put it into your classes, and even give it a try. If you don't like it, can go back to your regular MP7 setup. But I really recommend this to anybody who might be struggling with the iron sights on the MP7, since sometimes the iron sights can have a little too much recoil, not very often, but and then the holographic sight, it may seem like there's going to be more recoil, but if you slap on a silencer, it's a really good combination. And one thing I noticed is that when you slap on the holographic sight to this weapon, it gives you an illusion that you have a lot of range when you really don't. But if it fits, here's the thing, it gives you the illusion of that you have a lot of range when you really don't have a lot of range, but it just feels like you do when you use it, when you use this setup. And that's one of the reasons why I was using it, because I was using silencer. Then I got extended mags like 3 games later. But I was using the silencer and I really felt like I wasn't getting enough of those, mid to long range kills. Mid range I was doing alright, but those, semi-long range gunfights I wasn't really doing too well in. So I wanted to slap on the holographic sight just to test it out, and I actually got the holographic sight in general. I was watching a Modern Warfare 2 video from Chris Smooth. I don't know if you know him. He's my favorite YouTube commentator. You should go check him out. He's really good. And then he was basically using the holographic sight on the M16, and I know the M16 and the MP7 are very two different weapons. But, it looked like a nice sight where I could have, good vision when I was using the gun. So, I decided to try it, and I tried it the first game. I went about, had a 1.5 KD. Then this game, it was pretty good too. And the only reason I wanted to upload this is because it was only my second game with it. And I had already gotten, this good of a score with it. And, it was just it seemed like a pretty good setup. And I wanted to just tell you guys about it, just in case you guys are struggling with, perks or, attachments to use on the MP7. And this gun, just look at it. It gives you the illusion of the fact that you have a lot of range when you really don't. And I do apologize. I know I'm talking a lot about the MP7, even though I did pick up other weapons in this game. And, I did pick up other weapons, but the majority of the kills were with the holographic sight on the MP7s. I'm actually going to get off topic for a little bit and say that you're probably, if you watched my last couple videos, you've noticed that I don't put a lot of enthusiasm into my commentaries. And I know I'm going to give, one of the guys that posted a comment on my last video saying that my commentary wasn't good, and I knew why. And it was because I wasn't having enough enthusiasm into the video, and I actually watched a video by a guy named Wicked Trample. He was talking about how if you want people to enjoy your videos, then you gotta put enthusiasm into it. You can't just, talk like this the whole time. And that's basically kind of what I was doing before. I was like, saying a lot. I was, I was not putting any enthusiasm really into my commentaries, and I really apologize for that. I'm going to get better at that soon, but I'm just starting out, so, you know, they'll get better over time. And that's basically what I just want to say real quick, since if you're probably wondering, like, I mean, he's showing a lot of enthusiasm in this commentary, like, you know, dang, this is a big step up from his last video, and it was actually from someone, the comment made was someone named Crash and Burn Gaming. He said, the dazzle quality was alright, but the commentary wasn't great. And, you know, I knew I had to step it up, so this video, I tried to put a lot more enthusiasm into it, and I actually thank him for that comment, because, you know, it may not have come across as advice. He was probably doing it to, you know, not hate, but like just post a mean comment. But you know, I actually took it as advice and took it in stride, and that's why there's more enthusiasm in this commentary. Now, I'm gonna get back to the gameplay. Sorry, I just had to say that before we got back to the gameplay. So, back to the holographic sight on the MP7. You have, in my opinion, you have to pair it with silencer, since if you use the holographic sight, there is a lot of recoil. I'm not gonna lie, I tried it without the holographic sight for a game, and you know, I did not do very well, and so I don't recommend you just using the holographic sight, especially because you're gonna be in and out of the, you're gonna kind of be camping in the spawn with this gun, since you're not gonna really run a rush with a holographic sight on. And that's what I kind of did in this gameplay. I wasn't, you know, straight up rushing. I was kind of camping when I needed to. And that's what the holographic sight kind of forces you to do. Is, you know, sometimes you just have to sit back a little, while with extended mag, you can rush in the enemy spawn and do whatever. So, yeah, that's basically what you got to do with the holographic sight. You can't rush too much like you can with the gun like the P90 or even the MP7 with rapid fire. You gotta stay back, play patient, and that's one of the things that, you know, you gotta do with every gun. You just gotta be patient, wait for your opportunities, because, you know, in Modern Warfare 3, there's a long, you know, if you play something like Domination or Kill Confirmed, there's long games, and your opportunities will come to you. You just have to be patient, and that's what I tried to do. I tried to be patient, wait for my opportunities, since I did have the holographic sight, and, you know, it worked out. So that's what I recommend you do when you use this gun with this setup. And now really briefly, I just want to talk about, you know, some of the advantages of extended mags over holographic sights, since this video is coming to an end. Extended mags, you can rush a little more if you're that type of gamer, you want to rush in the spawn. And, you know, that suits you, you know, you gotta slap on the extended mag. But, you know, if you like getting your kill streaks using, you know, specialist or assault, and just really, you know, staying back and waiting for your opportunities, I do recommend holographic sight. It's a lot better for it. You can see it doesn't zoom in too much like the hybrid sight, and also it doesn't have, you know, not enough with the just like the red dot sight, kind of, because when I use the red dot sight on any gun, I feel like I'm not getting enough zoom. So the holographic sight, you know, it doesn't give too much zoom, but then it also doesn't, you know, give you no zoom in on the enemy, and that's really what I like about it. And holographic sight also gives you the illusion of range. This gameplay is coming to an end. I hope you enjoy my video. If you go try this setup out, it's really good. This has been Swift Assassin 33. Peace out.